Hello everyone.
Hi.
So today I'm gonna tell you guys about misconception of famous university. So do you think attending famous university is first step to succeed? There is one kind of idiom. An elite education is a ticket to future success. So in USA and also in Japan also, many mothers say same thing. A little while ago, it was true because many companies focus on academic background. But nowadays, I can say it is changed. Nowadays, some companies want to hire a person who has ability to take action or have independence or adjusting power. So they don't focus on our academic background too much. But honestly, the high education tends to get high income. It is true, but how can I say it? The high education is not necessarily tied to succeed. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So do you know this program? Good. I'm sure you guys are surprised. This one is legacy program. So I'm going to tell you guys about this program. This program is that regardless of results with SAT, do you know SAT? With SAT, the system is to let the child of the graduate enter university preferentially. So, for example, it's me and for example, Tricia. Both wanna attend the same university and both take TOEIC exam, and I got 450.
That's true.
Oh, excuse me, don't interrupt me. Trisha got perfect score. Oh my goodness. But my father graduated the university which I wanna attend. So my father is graduates. So if I use this program, that university chooses me, even though I got low score. How can I say? In January 15th, in 2003, do you know the Wall Street Journal?
Yeah.
It's very famous newspaper. And I'm going to show you guys about it. All means all students who can pass the exam. I mean, who can be university students. %of all students can be Harvard university students. And in 11% of
So 11% of all people who apply to Harvard
yep,
can get in.
can get in. And also the percentage is 40%. I mean almost half of all students who could pass the exam is got legacy program. I mean, half of them are graduate children. Were you surprised? Wow. And Princeton, 11 and 35. And Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Sorry, I just don't understand the legacy. Is that 40% of all people who apply are legacy students, or 40% of legacy students who get in don't have the criteria?
So this is all student.
Oh, all students at the university.
All student who could pass the exam to be university student, and the amount of this percentage, 40% is for people who got legacy program. Sorry. So almost graduate children.
And what about 89%?
Yeah.
89%?
No, they failed, right?
Hmm?
They failed the exam, right? Only
Ah,
11%.
Oh,
Here
90% of people
They
who
failed.
apply
They
don't
couldn't
get.
be
Wow.
university students. Oh my goodness. Don't you think so? And in January, in 1991, do you know New York Times?
Yeah.
It's also famous newspaper. The newspaper showed that, said that 3 years ago, Harvard turned down a remarkable 165 applicants with a 1600 perfect score on the SAT. I mean, in 1991, 165 students got a perfect score of SAT on the SAT. And also they wanted to be Harvard University student, but that university didn't choose them, so they failed. They failed, even though they got perfect score. Don't you think it's unfair? I felt it's totally unfair. And also, do you know Bush? He was previous president in USA. And also he was a Yale University student. It's very famous. And also his score about his SAT score was 1206. 1206. But the average which student could pass, the average of result which student could pass that exam is this one. The average, it's middle. I mean, Bush got low score to pass the exam, but he could pass. He could be Yale University student. So it's, how can I say, I have negative opinion about this one because, for example, Bush, I already mentioned, Bush was not smart to be Yale University student, but he could pass. If I studied so hard to be famous university student, I might not be that university student because of